Today I'm going to reveal 7 things on your Subaru that you probably weren't aware existed. Many of these tips and tricks are things that many Subaru customers have told me that they didn't realize were on their car for the longest time, and they may have had their car for a few years. And one in particular has been around for over a decade. I'm going to share a feature at the end with you that's been around over a decade that many of your Subaru sales and service team don't already know. So let's dive in, and don't worry if you don't have the newest Subaru, that is okay, because this is going to be applicable for most Subarus made within the last 5 to 6 years, and some features are even going to be relevant for Subarus made over a decade ago. So you don't have to have the newest Subaru for this to be applicable to you. As always, if you have questions, let me know down in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer that for you. Starting out with number 1, I'm going to show you all a Subaru key fob trick. Now, a lot of people already know by now, for many years, if you have this style key fob with the push button start, this gives you the ability to simply walk up to the car, as long as you have the key near you, you pull on the door handle and it unlocks the car. And whenever you get out, you tap the little grooves there and it locks the doors. Now, this is really nice and convenient, but if you have passengers, you go to reach for this door handle, it only unlocks the driver door. And people always ask me, how do I program the car, or can I program the car to unlock both the driver and the passenger doors just by simply putting my hand on the inside of the door handle? And the answer is yes. I'm going to show you how to do it now. So with the car on, you're going to go over to your touchscreen display here. You're going to click on the settings icon. From there, we're going to scroll over to where it says car. We're going to tap on car, and then we're going to click on keyless entry system. From there, click on driver door unlock. So you can select where all doors will now unlock for you whenever you reach for that driver door handle. And don't worry if you have an older style Subaru with this smaller touchscreen display, you can do the exact same thing just by simply clicking on the settings, keyless entry system, driver door unlock, and select the same, all doors to unlock whenever you pull on the driver door handle. It is important to note though that with this setting, it does pose as a security hazard, because if you are driving alone, you pull on your door handle, maybe you're in an empty parking lot, somebody's hiding on the other side, you don't want your other doors automatically unlocking, in which case I would not suggest having all doors unlock, and I would keep it on the default driver door only. Next up, I'm going to show you a trick with your Subaru's backup camera. So if you put your Subaru in reverse and you can't see out of the rear camera very well, you can use your rear wiper fluid to clean the camera lens. Let me show you how it's done. So you simply twist this up and you keep twisting it until that washer fluid is dispensing and it brushes right across the camera lens to clean it off. This is incredibly helpful whenever it's raining or snowing out. The third trick I want to show you is with your headlights. So if you are driving along and you turn your high beams on, you'll see it light up blue when your high beams are on, and you have traffic coming towards you, you have to remember to turn your high beams off so you're not accidentally blinding the people out ahead. As early as 2017, Subaru started incorporating something called high beam assist. So if you have your high beams on and you have it selected on auto, your high beams will automatically go to low beams whenever you have traffic coming towards you. This didn't become standard until recent years, but it is one of those things that have been around on Subarus for a long time, depending on the model and the trim level you have. For those unaware, the high beams are activated whenever you press the left stalk forward. In this case, it is set to auto, it's daylight, so those high beams are not coming on automatically. Number 4, let me show you a tip with your display in the center. A lot of people will ask me, Alex, how do I display my estimated miles until I'm going to run out of gas, until E? And one way you can do this is by using this switch here to toggle up or down until you reach your desired screen. You have your tire pressure, you have your auto start stop calculator, that's that auto engine shutoff that everybody loves, engine run time, how long the car's been running, estimated fuel economy, miles till E, about 90 miles till E. This is your average estimated fuel economy, miles till E. But maybe you want to have something else displayed up here, like your time and your weather, and you also want to have your fuel estimated on the dash. Now you have the analog gauge here in most of your models, but I'm going to show you a way that you can customize this top menu here to display your estimated miles till E at all times, no matter what screen you are on here in the middle. So it's really easy. All you have to do is go to your touchscreen, click on settings, it's going to be one of the first options here. We're going to click on the meter screen. We're going to click meter information screen. Instead of it saying eco, we are going to change it to gas range. So now our gas range is always visible on our main screen, no matter what display we choose below it. Alternatively, if you don't want the gas range displayed, but maybe you want your outside temperature and your time displayed, you can choose that instead. Number 5 is going to be on the Forester, the Outback, and the Ascent, because they are the only models that have the available power liftgate. But I'm going to show you a trick that you can do with your power liftgate. One, if it's not operating, you can simply go over here. So manually open it, you can go over here, click and hold this button right here. You'll hear it beep, and that should reset your power rear gate if it's not operating. Now, something else you can do is you can adjust the memory height on the gate. So right now, it is opened up all the way, but maybe you are loading things on top, like a kayak or a cargo box, or maybe you park in an area with a low roof and you don't want it to hit your garage. You can simply move this gate down manually. You just want to do it slow. Go over here, click and hold the button. That will reset the height, so now whenever you open it back up, it's only going to open to that setting that we just set it at. So here's an example right now. We'll go ahead and open it up, and you see it only opens up about 3/4 of the way. Now, within the last few years, Subaru incorporated a button on the dash of some of their models, like the Forester, a memory height button, where you can intermittently switch between the full height and the memory height that you set. So if your Subaru does have this button, make sure that the memory button is pressed in before you go and click the button on the hatch to set your memory height. Otherwise, it's not going to beep and it's not going to save any settings. And this just allows you the convenience of being able to use your memory height or not. So if you are in a situation where you want your power gate to open up all the way, you just unpress the memory button. If you want it to open up to that predetermined setting you saved, you click in the memory button just like that. For our other Subarus that share this larger display, you can do the same thing. It's a little harder to get to, but I'll show you how to do it. You click on settings, we scroll over from the top, click on car settings, and then we're going to scroll down until we see the power rear gate setting. We're going to select that, and then you can turn that on whenever you want to use the memory height setting. The next trick I want to show you is in the hatch. A lot of people ask me about this after they've had their car for a few days or sometimes a few months. They say, hey Alex, I've seen some Subarus have this rear cargo cover in the back area. I'd like to get one of those. And I say, before we order it, go ahead and check for me under your cargo floor. You may already have one, and most of the time there's already one there in the storage area. So Subaru designed this storage area for your cargo cover to sit flush beneath the floor, so that way it's out of the way whenever you don't need it, and then whenever you do need it, you just simply take it out and pop it in place. The 7th and final trick that I want to show you today on your Subaru has been around for over a decade. As early as 2013 on some Subaru models, Subaru has given us the ability to unlock our car without having the key fob with us. Now, if you ever lose your key fob or it's broken, that can be helpful, but more specifically, if you are going surfing or kayaking or mountain biking, you don't want to damage this key or get it wet, you have the ability to put this key in sleep mode. You can lock it inside the car, and then whenever you return, you can use a 5-digit pin that you set up yourself and put it into this single-digit button right here. So this button, you can program your secret PIN code and gain access to the car and unlock it whenever you return. So that is something that has come out incrementally over the years on different Subaru models, and I think for the most part now is standard. Now, if you have this style key fob, that is not going to work. You do have to have the push button start with the keyless entry key fob for this PIN code to work. If you want to see a full video where I show you step by step how to program your secret PIN code, click on the YouTube card above to the right. I hope you all have enjoyed today's video and learned something new. As always, if you have any questions, leave those down below. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.